Welcome to Sapphire Bay. Nestled against the shore of Flathead Lake, Montana, you'll find the small town of Sapphire Bay. Here you'll discover a community with big hearts, warm smiles, and lots of wonderful stories to be told. Let's explore Sapphire Bay together in The Magic of Sunshine, the second book in the Love on Anchor Lane series, written by Leeanna Morgan. Chapter 1. Harper smiled as she walked out of her bedroom and into the living room of her granddad's home. The morning sun filtered through the curtains, casting a warm glow over the modest room that was the heart of Benjamin's house. She'd traded the relentless pace of being a trauma nurse in one of New York City's busiest hospitals for the quiet, familiar streets of her childhood town, all to care for the man who had once cared for her. This small but cozy home had become her world, and she was so pleased she was here. Benjamin sat in his favorite armchair, a thin blanket draped over his knees. His face, etched with the wisdom of his years, broke into a smile as she approached. The stroke he'd suffered 6 months ago had taken a toll on him, leaving his movements slow and his speech slightly slurred, but his eyes still sparkled with the same gentle kindness that had always been there. "Have you got everything you need, Granddad?" she asked, adjusting the pillows behind him for more comfort. Her hands, skilled and steady from years of nursing, moved with practiced care. "Everything but my favorite nurse," Benjamin replied with a hint of his old humor, his voice rough like gritty sandpaper. Harper chuckled, her heart swelling with affection. "Unfortunately, you're stuck with me instead," she teased, handing him his morning medications and a glass of water. As Benjamin took his pills, Harper's mind wandered to the tasks ahead. Over the last few months, her life had completely changed. The decision to leave New York hadn't been easy, but she knew it was the right one. Sapphire Bay, with its gorgeous lake and tight-knit community, offered a different kind of healing, both for her granddad and herself. After making sure Benjamin had his walker within reach and reminding him of the emergency call button around his neck, she grabbed her bicycle helmet and backpack. "I'll be home for lunch. Mrs. Peterson from next door will be here soon," she said, leaning down to kiss her granddad's forehead. Benjamin nodded, a small, grateful smile on his lips. "Go on, then. Don't keep the town waiting." Harper stepped outside, and the fresh lake air greeted her like a warm welcome to a new day. Hopping onto her bicycle, she pedaled down the quaint streets of Sapphire Bay toward her job as a receptionist at the medical center. The red brick building with its bright yellow door was half...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?